Hey guys, I could use your input on this situation with two of my customers. Their policy states that a hail damage claim must be filed within 1 year of the storm date, but the homeowner ended up filing the claim 11 days past that 1 year deadline. The insurance company is saying it's not a valid claim because of that. Here's where I'm stuck. Utah law allows homeowners up to 3 years to file a property damage claim. So now there's this conflict between what the policy says 1 year and what the state law allows 3 years. All right, there's some issues here. Most of the laws like this will have something where the insurance policy can override it with the language in the policy that the policyholder agrees to. If it doesn't have that kind of language that says unless the policy says otherwise or something like that in the state law, then the state law will supersede what the policy says. This sounds like the policy was allowed to have this language. So the Department of Insurance most likely approved the language in this policy to exist. Now, there is something in every policy, conformance-with-law provision that's in every policy, where if the law changes the language in the policy, it's automatically amending the policy to include what the law states. So if that law didn't say, unless otherwise stated in the policy, or unless the policy will supersede that in any way, then that 3-year guideline would actually become a part of the policy, and you would still be able to work with that. But this is a prompt notice issue, and this is something that's going across the U.S. Now, I'm not an attorney, and I think that you should ask any attorney that's in your state these kind of questions. But ultimately, 1 year from the date of loss is showing up in a lot of policies, especially for hail and wind claims, in order to limit the exposure for the carriers. If you need more time to file a claim, then the policyholder could come up with a reasonable explanation as to why. Maybe something horrible was going on in their life at the time. Maybe their kid was going through cancer treatment. I don't know. If they have some reasonable explanation, then they might be able to get past this issue anyway. But the problem is that the carrier could argue that they've been prejudiced, meaning that because you didn't file within that specific amount of time, they aren't able to prove that your loss occurred or didn't because the evidence is disappearing over time or something along those lines. That's what it means to be prejudiced. If the carrier can prove that they have been prejudiced by your lack of performance, then it doesn't matter if you have a reasonable explanation as to why you exceeded that timeline or not. You still wouldn't be able to do that. So the policy, most likely in this case, will supersede the law, especially since it is specific to a Utah-only insurance carrier. So it was most likely approved by the state to have that language in there, and they wouldn't have approved it if it violated the law. So most likely, and I'm just making an assumption based on that point, you need to be able to prove one way or the other, though. So you got to know your state laws that you're working in. You got to know how these things work, and then you need to know if there is any reasonable explanation to go along with it.